and let us liberate ourselves. President Buhari and his cohorts are not able to do.
Nature gives people a place for peace, healing, and community. Being in nature, far from the things that
Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Welcome to this broadcast today, 24th to 25th of September 2022. We're going to have a very brief broadcast today, and probably we may have, we may receive call, maybe for a couple of calls. I've just come this morning, depending on where you are watching from, to expose the impunity going on in Nigeria and the reason why we must leave by 2023, no matter what it costs. I want to tell you this evening to, when you see what is going on, ignore every distraction. Ignore every distraction. We have focused, we have target, we have template we are following. We have planned how this Biafra will be achieved by 2023. We have this target. We are not going to miss the target of getting Biafra in 2023. It is going to be a miracle. And miracle is already happening. I want you people to understand that this Biafra struggle is more of a spiritual thing. The stage where we are now is the less you look, the more you see. The less you look, the more you see. It's not the more you see, the less you look, or the more you look, the less you see. No, the less you look, the more you see. And I want to tell you today that our code is water. And when they say that for those who have been attacking us and making all manner of things on social media, they don't exist. The only thing that exists amongst us today is you and I. Those who believe that we are going to get our freedom next year are the only thing that exists. Every other person does not exist. P2B does not exist. As long as this Biafra liberation is concerned, P2B followers does not exist as long as this Biafra struggle and the liberation is concerned. There is a picture and video they are sharing all over social media. They say P2B was in Abuja, and they say Abuja closed down for P2B. And so what? We don't care. They share a picture of P2B in northern Nigeria. They wear him northern chieftaincy and all that. For what? We don't care. If you march for P2B in Abuja, is your right. Okay? This is what you think you want to do. But it ends there. Biafrans are not smiling. We cannot exchange our freedom for one ordinary presidential ticket. The time is over for people to talk about presidential ticket. Don't bring the madness to Biafra land when we have put in place measures to stop Nigeria from conducting election in Biafra land. Don't bring the madness there. So if you march in Abuja Let your madness end in Abuja. Abuja is in Nigeria, sorry. Abuja is in Nigeria. Akwayete, thank you for your super chat. We appreciate you. Abuja is Nigeria. So if you are marching in Abuja, let it end there. We're not interested in what you do in Abuja. P2B is contesting to be the president of Nigeria. So he can march in Abuja. They can close Abuja down. And we know what the British they are doing. So they can close Abuja down. But Abuja is not a Biafra land. And so as we continue this liberation, and those of you composing music and song for P2B, you are just wasting your time. It is good you practice your talent. It is good you put your talent and sing for P2B. But I'm telling you today, you are wasting your time. That your music you are composing for P2B will be better when you compose it for Biafra, because P2B will be a disappointment, and we, the Biafra people, will rub poto on his face, because with whoever that is following him, election can never hold in Biafra land. No matter how you pull crowd in Abuja, it doesn't move us. We have seen more than that. President Jonathan pulled more than crowd than any of them. All these people gallivanting today. President Goodluck Jonathan pulled more crowd even in the north, more than whatever you see today. At the end of the day, what happened? Everything crashed. Now, before some of you we go further into what we're going to do today, I want you to understand how evil Nigeria has become, how Islamized Nigeria is, the incongruousness, the dangerous diversity, and all that. The reason why we're living in Nigeria is that Biafra have the right to life, the right to live. We have to secure our life and our future before we talk about development. So on this note, without wasting any time, I am going straight to the point. I want you all to understand that when you hear peace talk, let me now show you something very important. Now, what you're about to watch now is what they say, what they call peace talk. Peace talk, peace accord. I want you to watch very attentively. First of all, pay attention to everybody. Pay attention to everybody. Let us go from the beginning. Pay attention to everybody seated in this house or seated on this table. Pay attention to everybody seated here. You don't see anybody from Biafra. There is no Igbo person here. There is no Ijo person here. If you see any Ijo or anybody that is from Biafra land here, it means the person is sitting as a secretary somewhere, or as onye nebu akpa, as somebody that carries hard bag. If you look here, you see somebody here who is not dressed like them, is also one of them. There is no Ishiago here. There is no head of the tiger here. There is nothing that is a resemblance of Nigeria here. There is nothing that represents the different ethnic nationalities in Nigeria here. There is nothing that represents the so-called Wazobia. So let's even agree that this particular present time in the history of Nigeria, you have a Fulani man contesting as a president, you have a Biafra man contesting as a president, you have a Yoruba man contesting as a president. So in other words, you become Wazobia. Now, you are talking as, you are now talking about peace accord. between these three Wazobia, which is the way Nigeria will break up next year. You have no representative from other region that is going to be talking about this peace accord. I want you people to understand that while you are shouting Obi, Nigeria has, some of you don't know what Fulani has done. You think that Fulani will abdicate power and then all of a sudden Obi will enter as a president and Obi will change the number of Ishi Ndi Fulani that is sitting here. It will become Ishi Ndi Igbo. It will become Ishi Ndi Yoruba. So you think that Obi will now change the setting of the people sitting down here. If you are thinking like that, you are the most stupid person on earth, and we can't follow your stupidity. That is why we are different. That is why we will never allow you to come to Biafra land during election. That is why during election time, we are going to seal Biafra land. I want you to think about it. Ask Obi, how will he change the heads that are here to make it to Ishiago, and the Indio Ofemano. How can you do that? You can't do that. But this is Fulani. Fulani convened in Abuja discussing peace for the entire Nigeria of over 400 languages. And Obi is the one who is going to change this setting. Ibu anu mano, if you can think like that. Now, let us, so have we shown you the picture here? Let us now go and play the video. Are you seeing all of them, including the Sultan of Sokoto? The person you see here is the Sultan of Sokoto. Now, look at them. All of them here are all Northerners, all Fulanis. This one was born in, this is a retired general who is the chief of defense staff. He was born in Kaduna. He's a Kaduna man. Did you see anybody? This is Bishop Kuka. And when you listen to these names, some of them even sound like Igbo name. You know, this bishop, this general that is going to talk now is called Agwai. When you listen to the name sounds like a Delta name, Agwai. It is Delta people that answer Agwai. When I went to check this man information, he is a Kaduna man. He was born in Kaduna and belonged to Kaduna, is from Kaduna State, not even Igbo. In fact, it has nothing to do with Igbo, but his name is Agwai. Look at them. Sultan of Sokoto. You cannot see anybody that is wearing Ishiago here. Nobody is representing Igbo here. Nobody is representing anybody here. Everything here is Fulani. Discussing your peace. Discussing peace. I know that after this video, they will now have another meeting where you are going to see Ishiago. Believe me, just go, mark my word. After today, they are going to have another meeting. And in that meeting, they will bring one fake chief from Mumbai, or from Hope Uzodema's village. And they will wear him Ishiago. And he will come there and sit. Somebody say Agwa is a northern Christian. Yes, but Agwai is Igbo name. Agwai is a Delta name, if I'm not mistaken. Look at them. Look at them. Deciding your fate. Deciding your fate. Look at them. All of them Fulanis.
The meeting we have had is
look at him. Martin Luther Agwai, former chief of defense staff. Martin Luther Agwai is a Kaduna man, he's a Northerner.
Incorporating new measures to bring more and new ideas revitalize the Nigerian Peace Committee, and especially.
Did you hear that? He said Nigerian Peace Committee. What is Nigeria in the gathering? Have all the ethnic group in the Nigeria represented in this peace committee? He said Nigeria Peace Committee, comprising of only Fulani and the northern Muslims.
Looking forward to the February 2023 election, how we can make it peaceful for everybody, and how the election can be seen both locally and internationally that meets up the best.
So to tell you that already they have mapped out Biafra from the meeting, from the peace committee. So in the committee, there is no Biafra person. Already they have, they have let Biafra go. I want you people to understand that after this broadcast today, they are going to bring a whole Uzodinma's stage to come to their meeting next time. Mark my word, and cut this video because it is going to happen. And somebody said Odetola is the only Yoruba man there. You have identified Odetola. Can you identify Okechukwu? Can you identify Obonna? No, you cannot identify any other person. But Odetola is there. But I'm telling you today, the Biafra people has been excluded just the way we want it. And so you can't have a peace committee where only Odetola will be there to represent what Odetola. Odetola is a businessman. These are the people making Nigeria. What does Odetola know about leadership? Business is business, and leadership is leadership. In Nigeria, once you have money and then you can mingle with the politician and all that, you will be part of decision. If they knock, if they do like this, ring a bell, you run. They say, come and be part of it. Because he has money. Has money does not mean that you know how to give policies for leadership or governmental leadership. If not, all the business people in the world will be advancing the president of their country. Okay? So people like Alan Mox or whatever it's called, and they will be in the White House. There will be the committee. There will be the committee of finance of America. Nigeria is a complete shit, more than shit whole country, where if you have money, you have brain. If you have money, they respect you. Who is Odetola? What is the portfolio of Odetola to be part of anything committee, peacemaking committee? What is his profile? What has he done? Professional wise, not I'm not talking about business. He has money or not. No, what has he done? I'm telling you now what they are trying to tell you. Somebody say Odetola is not there, but somebody saw somebody like Odetola. I saw somebody like Odetola. So and somebody said Odetola is not there. Let me go back and show you. I saw somebody like him. I saw somebody like him. One moment. Here, this person here. This person talking with Kuka, Bishop Kuka. Is he not Odetola? This person here, is he not Odetola? Here. This person here, is he? Is he Odetola? Is he not Odetola? No, it's not Odetola. Yes, that is him. Well, some people say he's not him. Some people say he is. So let's go back. So you say that this is not Odetola? They say he looked like him. Yes. Joseph John, thank you very much. Super chat. We are with you, brother. Igbo man is not there. Okay, but so let us confirm this. Is this Odetola or not Odetola? It's Odetola or Otedola. We don't know which one. You cannot blame me. Am I a Yoruba person? Is it Odetola or Otedola or which one? That is Otedola. Okay, is it Otedola? All right. Somebody said, so we have actual, whether it is him or not him, it doesn't matter. But if you look there, you are going to also see somebody that looks like Dangote. I don't know whether this is Dangote. This man look like Dangote. It may not be Dangote because this one look more older. This is Otedola anyway. This is Otedola, so I have seen the face. Somebody look like Dangote. Is that not Dangote? Is this person not Dangote? This person, is he not Dangote? Is he? Please, can you all confirm this is Dangote too? Not Dangote. They say it's not Dangote. Okay, let us go back. This person here, is he not Dangote? Somebody say it's not Dangote. Let us go back. The person that is greeting Sultan of Sokoto now, you say it's not Dangote.
The meeting we have just had is incorporating new members to bring more and new ideas, revitalize the Nigerian Peace Committee, and especially looking forward to the February 2023 election, how we can make it peaceful for everybody, and how the election can be seen both locally and internationally. That
you see, I want you people to understand one very thing. I want you people to understand one thing. We need to refresh. I want you people to understand one thing, okay? When you look at these people, you will find out that they are here telling you how they want election to be peaceful. They are talking about peaceful election. These people have not ever gathered one day to discuss about peaceful Nigeria, but it's about peaceful election. And all the people you see here are those who claim their own business, monopoly, and they are now having a meeting how to make peace to protect their business interest. It is only there. You see, all the people they brought there are the people that they are giving money, is money laundering, They loot money, give to them, put in their business, and you will never know. You don't know what this Dangote, all of them are doing. That's how they make their money. You know, all this general you see, all their money there is in Dangote and all these people's business. They will loot the money, put in their business. You wouldn't know. You wouldn't know. You wouldn't know where the money come from. It's a business. They are all businessmen. We know all these things. We know how they make their money. So this Abacha billions and billions of hundreds and millions of dollars that you are seeing that are being repatriated from Switzerland and from America. You think if Abacha had put that money in Dangote to go and put in his business, you are going to know? You will not know. You will not know now. If Abacha had given Dangote, do you know how much Dangote has made from Abacha? If Dangote, that money, the entire money were put into Dangote's account, you wouldn't know. Only the family of Abacha will be, will be owning share of Dangote Group. You wouldn't know. So that is what is happening. So most of all these people is that all they are struggling now is to protect their business interests. They thought that if Nigeria go now, in Nigeria break now, their business is gone. But they don't know that their business is not gone. The business is still there. The only thing is the one in the north, you know how to handle it. The one in Biafra land, you know how to handle it. The one in your land, you know how to handle it. So they are scared of the Nigeria breakup. So they are fighting. When you see them coming together and talk of peace, it's not because of your interest. No. It's not because they want the best for you. No. Have you ever seen them come together to talk about the killing in Nigeria? Have you ever see them come together to come and talk about military bombardment in Kaduna? Have you ever see them coming together to discuss why would Nigeria military Air Force go and start bombing villages, bombing innocent people in the name of fighting bandits? Have you ever heard anything like that? You can't see that. No, you can't see it. But they are coming together for election. They are coming together to tell you they want peace in election. They have not come together to tell you they want peace in Nigeria. They have not come together to say we want peace in the southeast. They have not come together to say we want peace in the north. They have not come together to tell you we want peace in Middle Belt, where Fulani are butchering people. They have never discussed that. For the past 8 years, there is no peace committee on how to stop Fulani killing. But when it comes to election, that is when they are going to come out. We want election to be peaceful, but they don't want Nigeria after election to be peaceful. So after election, the peace committee will go into hiding, waiting for their killer squads to take over Nigeria. During the election, they jump out to make it peaceful. After the election, they go back and hide, and then Nigeria will be dying in their hundreds. And that cannot continue anymore. You see, we are not fools. We have told them several times, Biafra will open the gate of hell to Nigeria. I am telling you the fact. So let us go and listen to the garbage coming out from their mouth.
Welcome to the Lowe's Game Plan. Pro tips that help you win the home game. When you're on the field, you got to be able to handle some heat.
And with Flex reciprocating saws, keyless blade eject, you can quickly swap out hot blades without having to touch them, cut after cut.
Now that's a great game plan. Let's tackle home together.
Midst of the best practice in the world. And what we, as the Nigerian Peace Committee, want to do is to see how we can encourage Nigerians to be peaceful and how we can work together to get the best leadership for our country come 2023 onward. Thank you.
So the essence of this meeting is to arrange for the signing of peace accord for a free and fair campaign. This time around, we are preparing to have two signing of the accord. One is for the presidential candidates, sometimes in January.
That is how to know who all these wicked people. Have you ever seen them bringing the Fulani killers, all those killers that are killing people all over Nigeria, bringing them, say, come, sign peace accord that no Fulani will carry AK-47 again to kill anybody. You can't see them do that because their primary objective is to take over Nigeria and turn Nigeria into Islamic State. And we are the last bus stop of these people. Believe me. And it is going to happen next year.
January to sign an accord that they will accept the result of the election if they feel it is free and fair. This time around, we are going to introduce the signing of another peace accord for the free and fair campaigning.
We were graciously invited by the chairman of the National Peace Committee, our respected former head of state, His Excellency General Abdul Salami Abubakar. We briefed the National Peace Committee on preparations for the 2023 general elections, which is only 156 days away from today. We also expressed our appreciation to the Peace Committee for devolving their intervention beyond the national elections to the off-season governorship elections, beginning with the Edo governorship elections and all through until the last two governorship elections in Ekiti and Oshun. In addition to that, the National Peace Committee is also taking a giant step by inviting all the candidates and the chairman of political parties to commit to peaceful campaign ahead of the elections. Remember that the campaign proper will begin going by the timetable and schedule of activities released by the Commission on the 28th. And so it's appropriate that on 29th, the parties and candidates will commit to peaceful campaign and thereafter also commit to peaceful elections. So that's in essence what we came to brief the National Peace Committee on. Thank you very much.
Sorry, sir. Can I ask the question? Sir, how prepared the commission towards the conduct of free?
No, we are prepared for the commission. Remember, when we released the timetable and schedule of activities for the election, we identified 14 activities, beginning from the publication of notice for the election to the election day proper. And so far, we have successfully implemented 8 out of the 14 activities. So we are good to go. We are
what role would you want the mass media to play towards the success of the forthcoming general election?
The same role that we have always pleaded that the mass media should play. Speak to the candidates, speak to the political parties, speak to all those concerned to tone down the rhetoric and to focus on issue-based campaigns. We need to focus on issue-based campaigns. Thank you very much.
Listen to the people that, if you listen to all the people that spoke there, they are all Northerners. They are all Fulanese. The Agwai is from Kaduna. This is the, what is the name of this one? Is it the Jega or something? I don't know. What is the name of this one? The one that just spoke now. Then Abdulsalami Abubakar. All of them are Northerners. You did not see no single Biafran there. But like I said, I know that after this particular broadcast today, they are going to bring in one Biafra from Imo State, from Hopos Odemas village. Yakubu Dogora. Thank you very much. Yakubu Dogora. Now, let us go to another one that will also break your heart. If you go to the Enter Biafra, enterbiafra.com, there is a breaking which we've just posted about the NNPC. So I'm going to bring it to the screen to show you one thing that will shock you.
Thinking that I might not have a choice over my own body is scary. But what terrifies me the most is seeing candidates embracing life-threatening policies with open arms. Protect our bodies, protect our choice on November 8th.
NNPC is now fully a property of Usman Danfodio children. Congratulations, Arewa. Let us go there. NNPC is now the property of Usman Danfodio. Meleye Kairi, GMD. Omar Ajayi, Chief Finance Officer, Finance and Accountant. Yusuf Usman, Chief Operating Officer. Farouk Garba, Chief Operating Officer, Corporate Services. Mustafa Yakubu, Chief Operating Officer, Refining and Petrochemicals. Hadiza Kumasi, Corporate Secretary, Legal Advisor to the Corporation. This is NNPCO, where they are giving Tompolo the contract to guide pipeline. Omar Ibrahim, Group General Manager, International Energy Relations. Kalamu Abdullahi, GGM, Renewable Energy. Ibrahim Bima, GGM, Governance, Risk and Compliance. Bala Wunti, GGM, NAPIMS. Inuwa Waya, MD, NNPC Shipping. Musa Lawan, MD, Pipelines and Product Marketing. Manso Sambo, MD, Nigeria Petroleum Development Company. Lawan Sade, MD, Duke Oil NNPC Trading Company. Malami Shehu, MD, Port Harcourt Refining Company. I am showing you now the people that own NNPC, while the people in the Greek are now fighting each other to protect the oil pipeline. Mohammed Abba, MD, Warri Refining and Petrochemical Company. Abdul Kadri Ahmed, MD, Nigeria Gas Marketing Company. Salihu Jamari, MD, Nigeria Gas Power Investment Company Limited. Mohammed Zango, MD, NNPC Medical Services. Sariki Awu, Director, Department of Petroleum Resources. It is confirmed. It is confirmed. You people do not know what Fulani have done, and that is the reason why we are going to leave them next year. Now, when they make this whole thing, they now give Tompolo 1 billion whatever contract, and he will start killing his people, those who want to oppose him. He will start killing them, and after killing them, if you talk, they say they want to be guiding oil pipeline. Why Fulanis are taking care of everything that they have. I want you to listen to this.
You have President Northwest Muslim. You have Senate President Northeast Muslim. You have INEC Chairperson.
Now, I am bringing this in addition to what you have just heard me reading, how they have taken over the NNPC, while the pipeline guide are killing each other in the Greek.
Northwest Muslim, you have Speaker of the House of Representatives, Southwest Muslim. You have Chief of Air Staff, Northeast Muslim. Minister of Defense, Muslim North. Chief of Army Staff, Northeast Muslim. Inspector General of Police, North Central Muslim. National Security Advisor, Northeast Muslim. Director, National Intelligence Agency, Muslim North. Director General, SSS, Northwest Muslim. Comptroller General of Immigration, Northwest Muslim. Comptroller General of Customs, North Muslim. Comptroller General of Civil Defense, Muslim North. Comptroller General of Nigeria Immigration Prison Service, Muslim North. Acting Chairman of EFCC, Northeast Muslim. Chief Justice of the Federation, Northeast Muslim. Code of Conduct Head, Muslim, Northeast. Managing Director of Post Authority, Northwest Muslim. NIMASA, North Muslim. NNPC Managing Director, Northeast Muslim. Minister of Education, Northeast Muslim. National Universities Commission, Northwest Muslim. JAMB, Southwest Muslim, and so on and so forth. We can keep on going on and on. Someone has said that the top 20 positionings in NNPC is occupied from the same region as well.
Did you hear that? He said, somebody have said that top 20 position in the NNPC is occupied by the same people from the same region, and I have just come to show you today. You know our own is they do it, they show. NHS said, let us hear him again.
And so on and so forth. We can keep on going on and on. Someone has said that the top 20 positions in NNPC is occupied from the same region as well.
Someone have said that 20 position from the NNPC is occupied by the same people of the same region as well. And today we have come to prove to you that yes, indeed, there are 20 positions occupied by the same people from the same region as well. And that is what you are seeing here on the screen. 20 positions from 1 to 20 is occupied by the same people from the same region. And the number 20 is what you are seeing here, Sariki Awalo, Director, Department of Petroleum. Do you understand? Our own is we dey do it a show. So I want you to hear again Pastor Enenche saying it. Somebody have said that 20% from the region is in charge of the oil NNPC. Listen.
Jam, Southwest Muslim, and so on and so forth. We can keep on going on and on. Someone has said that the top 20 positions in NNPC is occupied from the same region as well.
And we have proven it to you today. Joy Nadozie, I know that Joy Nadozie, thank you very much for your super chat. This exposition really touched you. Mazi ba omoko koto. Tomorrow, all the intellectual from Southeast will come out to rat when decision has been made on their behalf in their absence. Nderiri that want to ruin our life. Exactly. Thank you very much, Joy Nadozie. That is why we are here. And so that is why when we are making some of the decisions we are making, especially on no election in Biafra land, and by extension, we are not going to allow Nigeria to have the election in peace in their own territory because they still continue to hold on. We are going to fight with them at the end of the day. So we are not going to allow them to have their election in peace until they allow us to go, either after fighting or during the fight or before the fight. That is what we are making very clear. So it is for you to know the impunity that Nigeria can never ever walk again. And now I've been able to show you very important issues. One is the peace committee. There is no Igbo man, there is no Biafra man there. Two is the NNPC. There is nobody in the NNPC and not from any Biafra. And one thing is that I don't know whether this Tompolo contract is not official. Because, I don't know whether all this contract is not official. The contract should be official, at least so that his name will be number 21, oil pipeline guard. Contract, oil pipeline guard, government Ekpa Tompolo, NNPC oil pipeline guide. At least, when people search in the internet, when people search in the internet, at least, it gives them some kind of respect. Not the back in the file of contract. Let them put Tompolo's name there as a kind of respect, at least before Nigeria break away next year, so that it will go in the history of the NNPC that somebody like Tompolo was once, hold a position in NNPC. Because it will be a very bad thing that Nigeria will break up next year, and with all this contract, it doesn't reflect anywhere in the company's profile, So I don't know whether I'm making sense. Is it not official? It is official. The government approved Tompolo, give Tompolo billions and billions of naira to guard pipeline. And I want to tell you people today, you know, some of them, the reason why they give Tompolo this amount of money, you know, in contract is because of Biafra. Some of you don't know that. It is because of Biafra, the momentum the Biafra agitators and agitation have gathered today. You don't know that. Some of you don't know. If you see people trooping out in Abuja to support P2B, it's not because P2B is sent. No. I am telling you, P2B is worse. That is, none of these people contesting for president is worth supporting. I am very sincere. Not Atiku, not P2B, not Tinubu. None of them is worth supporting. But let me tell you, people will troop out from Abuja to support P2B only because any support you see P2B getting today is because of the momentum that the Biafra have gathered. And P2B knows this very well. It is because of the momentum, it is because of what we are doing and what we are going to do. So they say, instead of this, let us support this man. Oh, this Biafra, it is getting momentum. Oh, let us make sure we sacrifice everything for this man. But then they are going to fail because not even a single vote will be casted in Biafra territory. I am telling you. And if you listen to some of the stupid people, they say, oh, leave them, leave Obi, just leave Obi, let him go and fail. And so that after he failed, we will come back. I am not a coward like you. I am not somebody that doesn't plan. I plan. And I'm following it. Some of you are very, very idiotic people. You fail in everything you do in life. You cannot make a decision and stand on it and stand by it. You can't decide anything for yourself, you know, and then people are pushing you around. I am not the kind of person you can push around. So when I hear this kind of excuses, oh, leave him, don't worry, Nigeria happened to him, he will come back and start shouting Biafra. I don't have that time to waste. I don't have that time. And let me tell you, I have been able to identify that if we miss next year, it will be very difficult for Biafra to come. And because we already know the date Biafra will come. And for that reason, we are not backing down. You know, sometimes when I say I know the date Biafra will come, I always be saying this. Some of them will say, oh, if you know the date Biafra will come, why are we still fighting? Why are we wasting our time? Just wait until that day. You are an idiot. These are the people that doesn't know anything. Of course, I know the day Biafra will come. Something has to be done until that day. Because I know the date Biafra will come is the reason why I am putting everything I have to make sure we cover everything we need to cover before that date. Because I know the day Biafra will come is the reason why I'm shouting every day to make sure that we cover every plan we have before that day comes. Because I know the day Biafra will come is the reason why we have now beginning to put more effort and more fire so that the momentum will be very, very high. Because without that momentum, without that fire, that day, if that day comes, it becomes a problem. So you are not going to know the date. The date is for us alone and for those who know it. So when the day comes, you will sleep and you are going to wake up in Biafra. And when you wake up in Biafra, you go open your door, everywhere will be dry. You open your window, everywhere will be dry. You close it again, and you begin to make calls. And the day is coming. I want to inform you today that we have less than 160 days for us to stop Nigeria from conducting election in Biafra land. 160 days. Are you aware of that? You don't know now. We have entered the most dangerous phase of the Biafra liberation. We understand also, I want to send a message to the DSS about our leader. I want DSS to know that we know the plan and we know what they are doing to our leader. I want DSS to know that we are aware that each time Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come to visit people or people come to visit him, that is their plan, and if they have not started it, they are going to go to the room and they will spread some chemical. And they spread poisonous chemical. And when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come back to that room, he will begin to inhale that chemical, and that chemical is now affecting him, damaging his system. I want the DSS to know that we know all these things. The reason why some of us are behaving the way we are behaving is that we are calculating. We are calculating. The judgment day is coming for those who kidnap our people and kill them, for those who kidnap our people and incarcerate them. Judgment day is coming. I am telling you, we are not moved. The judgment day for Nigeria terrorists is coming. So, but don't think that we don't know what you are doing. Don't think that we are not aware that you are spreading the poisonous chemical in the cell of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And when he comes back after the visit, he will begin to inhale those things. And now it is affecting him. Do not think we don't know. But let me tell you, I will not say if anything happened to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we are going to do this and do that. No, because something is already happening to him. Something is already happening. So if I come here and say, oh, if something happened to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you are going to do this and do that, we are bringing water. That is all. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said he is going to bring hell with him to Nigeria. Today he is in Nigeria. Do you think when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was saying he is going to bring hell with him to Nigeria, you think he was going to board a plane and land in Nigeria? Or you actually believe that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is going to buy a ticket and land in Nigeria, and then he will say, DSS, come and arrest me in the airport like he did in 2015. Come and arrest me in the airport. I have come. Arrest me. And let me tell you, I have brought hellfire with me. You think he's going to do that? No, he's not going to do that. But let me tell you, he knows that one day he may end up in Nigeria. And any day he ends up in Nigeria, he will bring hell with him. And that is what is going to happen. That hell for Biafra to be free, we will bring it. Chineke God. My only problem is that a lot of people don't see things in the spirit. And this Biafra struggle is more of a spiritual thing. If you are not in the spirit, you will do a lot of mistakes. I am telling you. Just like so many people have made a lot of mistakes today. Just like so many people have been misled into making a very grave mistake that it is almost impossible for them to retract and come back and correct the mistake they have made. It's very difficult for them. It's very difficult. When you hear them say, oh, Simon, you see, I watch some of them. They say the problem they have with Simon is because Simon is overspeeding. Overspeeding is allowed. Overtaking is allowed. The question is, are you going to maintain your speed? If you can maintain your speed, come and overtake me. Because my acceleration is till Biafra flag and independence is announced. My speed is not going down anytime soon. I am accelerating. I am just accelerating. I am telling you the fact. The speed of this autopilot is not going down anytime soon until the Biafra is restored. So I wonder where people will say the problem they have with Simon is overspeeding, is running too fast, is running this and running that. I am not that particular person that they say slow and steady. No. You're not talking about me. You're not talking about me. I am firing in all cylinder. I am firing in all cylinder. And I want you people to understand that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said he is going to come to Nigeria and he will bring hell with him. Nigeria being a very, very, lunatic country that is, country that is, you can't do anything without being a mad person. So we have come. And let me tell you people, I come across Wazirike's video, and I commend him. I commend him, for admitting and saying the truth. He said he have done this Biafra for many years, and he has not achieved anything. And so, if somebody is coming to do something different, why will he be against that person? So I commend him for that, because it takes courage for somebody to say such thing. So I'm going to show you the video, whether the video of I want to show you people one thing. Sometimes this Biafra awareness we are making is sometimes you have to have fun, okay? So I want to show you people a video that tells you all you need to know about Nigeria, okay? And we can't have this land. I want you to understand how insecure Nigeria is, how insecure. Everybody is living in panic. Now, watch this.
Thinking that I might not have a choice over my own body is scary. But what terrifies me the most is seeing candidates embracing life-threatening policies with open arms. Protect our bodies, protect our choice on November 8th.
Right. Run.
When you see such videos, you thought it's just a joke, you know, or maybe a comedy. No, it is not. People are actually running for their life just because somebody say they are coming. You do not need to know what is coming. You do not need to know why the thing is coming. Just, you know, something is coming, oh, everybody will run, because the next thing is that bullet hit you, that is your end. Nobody can ask questions. Thank you, Anthony. Great. Good evening, MSA. Please, are we going to set a panel of investigation, look into people that have been killed by Otapiapia? Yes, we are going to set investigative panel, and we are working on that. Yes. We are working on that. We have some list of people that have killed the Otapiapia people, so we know, and we know who killed them. So I want people to understand this. So when you are looking at this, you see, this is Nigeria. This is exactly what Nigeria is. Okay? You don't need to know what is going on. You don't need to know why they are running. You don't need to know any of those. Just run. Otherwise, you're going to be killed. And once you are killed, you are gone. So let us watch. Somebody say it's a prank. It's a prank. You see, this is the problem. You say it's a prank. You are thinking that it is actually a prank. Somebody is telling you, you know, in a very comic way, how insecure your life is in your country. And you say it's a prank. Can you go to US and just run and just tell somebody, oh, they are coming, and you run, and somebody is going to run to follow you? No. But let me tell you, if you carry bomb, if you carry bag like this in America, if you carry bag and throw it and say bomb, people will run. People will run. But if you are just running and say, oh, they are coming, who the hell is going to listen to you? Or is it where in Finland, you come and start running in the street and everybody in the street will run? They are not used to that. This is a prank that is telling you the reality of life in Nigeria. This is a prank that tells you how insecure you are. This is a real life. It is not a prank. Because actually, people run. Somebody say a prank are usually arranged. Ibu man. Do you know how many times we all have run in Lagos? You know how many times? Me that is talking here. All of us were part of this. Not prank running. When did prank start? Prank started yesterday now in Nigeria. In those days, go to Lagos now. You see how people are running. This guy is these are the Nigeria Itibori boss. You know, if you are trying to teach them, they will be showing you brain. Prank is arranged. Prank is arranged. I'm telling you reality of life. You are telling me prank is arranged. Which arranged? Prank is arranged. It's a prank. But I'm telling you in reality, you run in Lagos. Even you that is talking this rubbish, go to Lagos tomorrow, you know, somebody will run. You are going to run. And it is not a prank. All of us have run it. We have been a victim of this running. Nobody that is living in Lagos today that will say, if you have lived in Lagos for 5 years, you cannot live in Lagos for 5 years and you have not been a victim of running. So some of these people always come here to talk in defense of Nigeria. They are the real idiot. Because when I talk from experience. I'm not coming here to tell you stories. So all of us, some of us, myself, I have been victim of running in Lagos. Everybody is running in Lagos. Once you hear Pakam, Once you hear Ekpa, some people develop even flying wing. Okay, some people fly in the street of Lagos. If you see the way they are jumping what is it, the gutter, the sewage, the lagoon, you'll be some of them don't know they are very good high jumper and long jumpers. To like this. Even when I am telling you, even when people are playing, you know, when two people are playing and they run before everybody will pick race, I am telling you, it's terrible. Do you know when the bomb blast happened in Ikeja cantonment? People did not die because bomb killed them. Are you even aware of that? Let me even give this person, you know, because sometimes when we are teaching, you listen to voice of experience and wisdom. People that thousands or even I don't know how many thousands that died during the Abuja cantonment bomb blast many years ago. How many years was that? When was that? Who can remember the time that a bomb exploded in Ikeja? Which year was that? That was many years ago. People died. They died because they ran into a lagoon and they couldn't come out. They didn't die because bomb hit them. Which year was that? Which 2001? Thank you very much. 2001. 2001. People is 2001 or 2008. People ran into lagoon and they died. I am telling you, I don't think the bomb killed anyone except those who may be close to where the bomb exploded and all that. Bomb did not kill people in Ikeja. It was the lagoon they ran into, they couldn't come out again. So why would somebody be running? When the thing was exploding, boo, 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 people was there, nobody know what was going on. Everybody started running. And they couldn't even remember where the lagoon is and where the lagoon is not. They had to run and everybody was inside lagoon. And you know, lagoon, you can't swim. It is, you know, swamp. They all died inside the swamp in Ikeja. It was terrible. So why would somebody come here and be telling me a prank is arranged? Which arranged? Prank is arranged, we agree, but it is replicate the reality in life of Nigeria. So I want you people to understand that if you do not follow us to destroy Nigeria by next year and restore Biafra, Nigeria will destroy you. That I am telling you the fact. Nigeria will destroy you. Now we are going to bring to you the video of what is the name? Wazurike. Wazurike.
It's time to get your field game day ready.
So, give your lawn full coverage with Scott's Easy Seed. Sprinkle the seed mix until the area is mostly covered, then water daily.
Let's tackle home together.
Number two, no Igbo man is contesting for president or asking to be president. All these people you are seeing are pretenders. They can't come to me. Why? Because they know that I know them. I know that they are pretenders. No Igbo man is contesting for president. Take it now or leave it. Let them swear, all of them, that they are not going to the north to lobby for vice president. People have called me from the north, telling me, even Igbos, that what they are discovering now is that those who are clamoring, saying they want to be president, from Igbo land are the ones asking to be given vice presidential slots. I laughed and asked them, I know them. So none of them, I swear, none of these people you are supporting today to be president is actually angling for presidency. They are all looking for vice president. All of them from A to Z. I challenge them. They are pretenders. They can fool you people. They can't fool me. I have been around for over 20 years. I've been meeting them. I've been with them. I know them. They know that I know them more than they know themselves. They are just deceiving you people. By the end of this month, you will realize what I have told you, that they are not looking for that. One of them, when a Northerner, the other day, was declaring for 2023 election to be president. One of them went to him, went to his declaration, and even said that the person is his boss. I don't want to mention them, but you know them. If you are actually contesting for president and you went to the declaration of another aspirant to say that he is your boss, that will show you that he's not reliable. He's deceiving himself. So I can't follow such people. I can't follow such people. They are just maneuvering your people. I've been with them. Ojukwu, Chief Chekwas, and I helped to make one of them the governor of Anambra State. What did he use to pay us? What? The first thing he did, he kicked off Chekwas with his group. Number two, he killed my sub members, those who work for him. Killed many of them, thousands of them, and dumped them in the Zoo River. The third thing he did, when Ojukwu was sick, when Ojukwu had the very first stroke, this governor refused to bring money. We begged him to bring money to take Ojukwu out. He refused. Ojukwu had the second stroke. We continued pursuing him persuading him to bring out money. He never did it until the matter got worse. Ojukwu was rushed to UNTH. One was put on a machine, oxygen. He never came. He was nowhere to be found for so many weeks. The situation got worse. The day he came to Enugu University Teaching Hospital, I saw him. He saw I was red. I asked him, come and see the man that made you the governor. He's lying lifeless there. He said he wouldn't go. That he doesn't want to see him. I said, why? He took me aside to the corner. He said, Ralph, you know, for the past 4 days now, I visited this person. After going home, he died. I visited the other person. After going home, who was sick, after going home, he died. He nominated 4 people. That he was afraid if he visited Ojukwu now, Ojukwu may die if he leaves this hospital. I asked him, what do we do now? Because there is no money. He said, okay, ambulance will come tomorrow. Ambulance will come tomorrow to take him to London. The next day, ambulance came at Enugu Air Force Base. When Ojukwu was brought out, he was almost not there. Ojukwu died a few days in London. If money had been brought out by this fellow at the appropriate time, Ojukwu would have been alive today. I know all these people more than all these internet rats making noise. Has any politician, Igbo politician, supported Biafran struggle before? Why is it my obligation to support them? I started this struggle in 1999. Since 1999 to date, has any Igbo politician come out openly to support Biafra? It was only Ojukwu that came out to say, I support Owazurike in a magazine. And because of that, Obasanjo summoned him to Abuja. All of you know all these things.
Are you people hearing? You know, the point is that what we do is that, you know, no matter who the person is, once you speak the truth, we are going to tell you. The question this man asks here, since you are shouting this Biafra, 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 has any politician, any, come publicly to support you? The answer is no. He is right. Nobody. Not even the Obi. Nobody. And that is why we are going to deal with them when the time comes. I am telling you the fact. We're not hiding it. We will deal with them. None of them ever has opened their mouth to support Biafra. And that you cannot, you don't expect them to support Biafra. They will never. In fact, they will be the last people that will support. So we're not going to Biafra because they will not. We getting Biafra is not depending on whether the politicians are supporting us or not. For those who we, because what they'll tell you is, oh, how many of your leaders are supporting you? How many of you? Well, Abaribe, yes. Abaribe is not actually supporting Biafra as such. Abaribe is only supporting the agitation and supporting the agitators, because of fairness and equity. Abaribe is not supporting Biafra. I am telling you. Have you? Abaribe is not. So don't mistake that. Abaribe have not come publicly to support Biafra. Abaribe is supporting agitators based on fairness and equity, but not give us Biafra. He has not done that. But of course, his attitude and his support for agitation is a welcome development. But he has not supported Biafra. Even if you see Abaribe in Zoom meeting where he he's still talking about how to make Nigeria this, how they are planning how Igbos will do this, how they can become something in Nigeria, how the marginalization. So he is still talking, about Nigeria. So he is defending and talking about agitators because of the injustice. He believes marginalization is there. He believes there should be fairness. That is why he is talking. So he's not talking about Biafra. I want people to understand this very well. Separate the two.
I want somebody to challenge me that this politician has supported Biafra struggle before. So why must the 2023 presidential race be the ground that will bring all of us together? For me to support somebody that neglected me and neglected the entire Biafran struggle, never told me he was coming out, never told anybody, then he'll be the person that I will support. For what? Who is he? I can't. And besides, he's not even fighting to be president. He's fighting to be vice. He can fool all of you. They can't fool me. I know them more than all of you. Many of them who are politicians today, I contributed to their success in politics. So they can't tell me rubbish. You are talking about what we can accept money because it's what you do.
Well, this is not the video that I wanted to play anyway, but this is a good video as well. The video I wanted to play is the video where Wazirike is saying that he have been struggling for Biafra for 20 years and there is nothing to show for it. So that is the video I am looking for, and hopefully I'm going to find it. A moment. One moment. One moment. Some of these videos, when they come, okay, not this one. Anyway, so Wazirike made a video of him where he was saying that he has suffered for over 20 years and there is nothing to show for it. So, and I can't find that video now. But anyway, I'm going to play the video maybe tomorrow or so that some of you will understand what we're talking about. It's very important that when somebody do something, you show it for the entire world to see, and then also learn their lesson from there. Moment. All right, if I can't find it, then we are going to continue. We have just a few minutes left. And I want you people to understand that the sit at home on the 7th of October 2022 must be shared to go viral in entire Biafra, where we are going to, in remembrance of the Asaba massacre, our people that was killed in Asaba immediately after the war, or during the war. We are going to remember them on the 7th of October. And that 7th of October is Friday. Biafra land will be under lock and key. And you know what Friday is? Friday, it is time we are going to lock our land to remember our people that were butchered in Asaba. So Friday, the first sit at home that will be on Friday ever in Biafra land to show our readiness to leave Nigeria. So those who are going to be going to Poishala will know that they don't own our land, that we own our land. And for that reason, for the very first time, we are going to send a very powerful message to those who think they have conquered our land. On Friday is the day they go to Poishala. And this coming Friday, which is on the 7th of October, will be the first ever sit at home on Friday to remember thousands of people massacred and murdered in Asaba by Nigeria state. We are going to start program on the 5th. The program will run from the 5th to 6th and 7th. And that 7th is going to be on Friday. And that Friday, Biafra land will be under lock and key. We are going to we have already declared a ghost town. So I want this thing to go viral so that people will understand that we are going to remember our people that were killed in Asaba. That Asaba massacre, we can never forget. Asaba is Biafra, and Biafra is Asaba. On this note, I'm going to open the phone. I'm going to take calls for few people, and I'm going to close because I have been in a series of meetings today, and I am a little bit tired. So, but I promised to take calls because somebody already raised the issue. As I promised to take calls, so I'm going to take like 5 calls, 5 to 6 or 7 calls, and so the line is open for you. All right, here we go. Welcome to the program. Good evening from here. You have 1.5 minutes, please. Go ahead.
Yes, I miss you so much. Like my daughter usually for you to say water, water, and in a long time you never shout water, water. You understand? I mean, yeah. So.
I cannot hear you. I cannot hear you. Watch it again. And I'm live. It's open at the live. Mba, I can put it live now. You want to talk? I'm going to come to you. I'm going to come to you na volume. Go ahead.
Yeah. Dear friend, they will do the actually, the track and people basara Asaba. Asaba, we Biafra land. Mana, Ediani Asaba. Some people now they are they confused. So, man, actually, major opportunity Asaba people. Now we have what we have as Biafrans. No way they hear data. I want Nigeria. I want Nigeria. Asaba Biafra. No matter I'm not sure. Also, I'm through Nali. I'm a full-time born and brought up in Bayelsa State. I'm an indigenous of Bayelsa, but it's from Nemo State. It's from Nemo State. I also from Nemo State. Biafra is Biafra. I don't know why people are narrate Biafra. This side will Biafra, the other side will Biafra. I don't know what is going on. So, and there's a major opportunity here. The whole Biafra land. Igbo Port Harcourt or Biafra, Port Harcourt, although Mazi, our leader teach Elani Hebasa Port Harcourt and this year Igbo Delta State Biafra, the Calabar Biafra. I don't know why Hana Hotana Biafra or the only Igbo speaking area. Biafra, Biafra in the diaspora. All these people are Biafra, so they are just confusing themselves. As I do Kubo, so now will be a fan. But yeah, but tomorrow, yeah, another thing to show you that they are the one bringing confusion to this our people for them not to know where they belong to.
Yes.
But I want to let them know that they are Biafrans, and at the same time, I want to let them the Biafrans to know that Igwa Naba Abagone Gola.
Yes.
Abagone Gola, we know like a Kuchaya, Kuchofuma, Esa. Simon, always open my money. Come on, actually, opportunity. Let you get to know that I am coming up with my devils. I already got get my name before maybe to Omina with the Satan son, the only son of Satan.
The only son of Satan.
Yes, that is me. That's my name is the only son of Satan.
Son.
So my topic this night is that military should, they should resign and go and meet their wife and defeat them very well instead of coming out to die in the hands of unknown things what they can't know how it's going on to.
Yes.
It's not by talk.
Water.
I have never spoken online any line before. I have never spoken on any internet line before.
I am surprised. And
I have never carried my lions and my dogs out on the street to shoot or to kill any military. But as I talk to you right now, my last command is going to commence very soon. And if I come out, they are see, let me tell you, government has seen unknown gunmen, and they are panicking. My brother, I am coming. I am the Satan son. That is me. And there's some people that knows me in those days before I live in the planet where I came out now from to live on this planet of living. And why I came out here is because of the killings of the soldiers. Who's of them killings is now making me to cry. Even the devil is also crying because how people are dying. My father is not even happy. No matter The devil likes blood, but now devil will suck the blood of the enemies, called all these evil politicians. At the same time, I want to tell the Biafrans not to panic, because their bomb is going to disappoint them. Their shelling of air is going to disappoint them. I have to tell you, if I have killed any soldier, let me not see tomorrow as it stands now. But as I talk to you right now, my last command is going to commence, because the soldiers have been now doing it in a way that they want to cripple the land of Biafra, but it can happen. Give them. I am going to give them. Water. As I talk to you right now, that is how it's gonna be. I know we are going to stand in front and we are going to battle it to the last. Any moment from now, today's date is either 24 or 25th, but I am going to commence any moment from now. If you know that you're a soldier, you don't want to resign from this government, because Nigeria have ended. They are using people sitting in their offices, giving you ammunition to go and they kill. But as it stands now, men that will kill you is on the way coming, and which is me, Satan's son. They have arrived. Water to the enemy. And another thing, although I know they will hear my voice if they listen to your broadcast. That is yes, I know. You know, of course, I am surprised that you want to talk. You want to talk here today, so it's a privilege, and you know, I am just I am surprised. Yes. But Tompolo is my man. I want to use this opportunity to advise Tompolo. You know, let me not. Actually, the time I would have download something about Tompolo and Asari. What happened in those days? I know they know me, but the time shall come when I was of age, and they would like a wonderful have happened in the Biafra life, because all men that knows me during the time of war in the River State, many of them think that I have died. Many of them think that I have died, but they don't know that I'm living in another planet, where I find my rest, my resting time and the resting days. But as I surface here on this living planet, things is gonna happen very soon. Some people may also recognize your voice, and actually, I don't care those that will recognize this voice. Yes, but I know the people that. No, I'm only saying that, you know, of course, those who have been looking for a way, they know now that you have spoken for the very first time ever in anywhere you come online. Of course, the panic will start from now. This is my first time I've spoken. Yes. Listen, let me tell you, I keep quiet all this while. I keep quiet. Not that things can't happen. You know, things can never happen by itself. Human being must carry things out to happen. Hmm? Yes. And with what invested in me, brother, even with the devil, any military man that will come and engage with me and my men, that military man should make sure that he eat with the devil first. If you do not eat with the devil physically, devil eats. Don't come. Don't come. I repeat it again, don't come. Because it's gonna be shelling. It's gonna be shelling upon shelling. What you have, men have it. Yeah, no, but water until Biafra is restored. Remedy for this country, they should give us a referendum. They should release Mazi Nnamdi. I never even talk about Mazi Nnamdi. Can I keep quiet? I am looking at what is going on. They are starving that man. If anything happened to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, no matter any security outfits, Asari Jukubo, bring out. I am looking all those out. It's only my snapping of finger. Their head will be cutting off. Water to the enemy. Will be my first man to get down. Anywhere he is, I will give him only 3 men. And water to the enemy. As I speak to you, that is how it's going to be. Mark today's date, what I told you. Biafra land is gonna be under lock and key, as you said it. And let me on Friday, 7th of October. Listen, I'm going to set up my own holiday for Biafrans, my own sit at home. Please, nobody should counter it because even you, Simon Ekpa, if any day I announce my own sit at home to the respect of some of my gallant men that left this world to the other planet, for them not to return back. Any day I publish that sit at home, anybody that encounter it will have problem with me spiritually.
Water to the enemy.
Very soon after meeting with my commanders, I will still come up when it will start, and I will let it know, and I will enforce it to the last. Any Biafran that violate it, I will make sure that Biafran human being goes down. I don't send any human being because it's not getting out of hand. Nigerian government should go and they rethink themselves, and Ohaneze Ndi Igbo should stand up to say something as it stands now. I have marked my red band in the red.
All right, General, thank you very much for giving this honor to this platform, for speaking to public for the very first time. You know, a lot of people will not understand, but let us keep it here. And those that have heard your voice and who knows your voice will now understand that na INM. Udo. Thank you. Thank you for calling.
Thank you, dear friends.
All right. Sewage rat and those who are following, who they are giving ticket and all that to buy data. You can now, they can tell you now this voice if they know it. And then you can go ahead and do some program with it. Welcome to the program.
Hello, good evening, Mr. Simon. Well done.
Good evening.
I just want to appreciate you, the good work you've been doing.
Thank you.
My contribution this evening is about what you said concerning how DSS are spreading his where he sells his serum. I think let us make this public for the whole world to know. Let's tell. I use your platform to tell the Biafra to tweet about it. Let it be public. Let everybody know, so that let the whole world know what they are doing there in case of anything that happens to them. But we pray nothing will happen to you.
Yes.
But we have to make it public. It's not something that should be hidden again. You can put it on your platform and ask people to tweet it, and people on their own equally tweet about it.
Yes, the reason why I have announced it this evening is that so they will understand, we know what is going on. Okay, and so we'll continue to create that awareness for the DSS to know we know what they are doing.
Yeah, and if people put it on Facebook, Twitter, let the whole world know. Let it bubble in the social medias for them to know that people know what they are doing.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
All right.
Yeah, well, thank you.
There. All right. As we are progressing, we are moving. As we are progressing, I know that a lot of people will shock this evening. From this caller, they are gonna be shocked. They are gonna be peed in their part. But that's how we roll. So, welcome to the program. Hello.
Hello.
You're welcome to the program.
My name is Ben. Thank you very much. Somebody very a lot of text to us.
Go ahead.
I'm happy to speak with you. For a long time I want to speak with you, but if I want to can't get you.
Yes, just go ahead. Go ahead. Oh, gather.
Yeah. What I want to say that I'd like to speak to you after the program. I want to send a message to you because I already sent message to you. Don't read my comments. So I want to send a message to you so that you can talk later, please. It's very important to me.
But not, you send message, I will read it, but not this night because I will be very tired after this program.
Okay, now I will send a message. Maybe I don't want me to send a message so that you can know that it's well. Okay.
So does it have to do with security?
No. It's something that we already speak with you for a long time, but
okay.
After that, I don't get to the phone again. So
just send the message now, and I will. After the program, like 10 minutes, you send the message. I will see it.
Okay. I will send the message because my name is Alice from Spain. Thank you.
Okay, all right. All right, you're welcome to the program.
Good evening, Mazi.
Good evening. There we
Anedo is calling you, Mazi. Mazi, please, there is something I wanted to draw your attention, right?
Okay.
You remember last time he made his position about that man, Shatima, talking to, is it cool, that Yoruba man?
Yes.
You remember in that audio, that that Shatima is telling the Yoruba man
that they will destroy our businesses.
Yeah, they are going to give Lagos State special treatment.
Yes, yes, I know, yes.
You see that they have started this thing now. You see the another law Lagos State bring out now that everybody that park car in the house will be paying tax.
Are you serious?
You understand?
Okay.
Yeah, and if you find out now, they are doing that thing because of we Biafra, because that law is not in other states.
Yes.
You understand? There are all that thing there, that thing that you exposed that day, they are putting everything in practice now.
Are you serious? So they are collecting money now for a car?
They started making the law now, and the people are protesting about it. Even there's this street television, flip plus or what. I watched it when they were debating about that thing. You know.
Well, let them put it now. We are going home next year now.
And again, Mazi, I want to ask you, please, because I was watching King Solomon. I see where he was making a exposition about Showore, that he went to visit our leader with his in-law and the barrister. You know, every time our leader have case, Showore go there. He always make problem. I don't know why this guy is going to. What are you going to see our leader for?
Well, he said that our leader invited him, so that was what he said, right?
Do you think that our leader, our Mazin Nandi Khan, the one I know, we invite that
man? Anyway, he said that. So he said that, but anyway, that is a small thing. Anyway, it's not a big issue. So all right, let me bring another person because I have to sleep. Thank you. All right, we continue. I'm gonna take one more call. One more call. All right, welcome to the program. Hello, Devil.
You have made my day. Second to the last call. My day. I'm very, very happy. I'm very, very happy for the call. And more than my wife,
yes.
What you don't know is bigger than you. Today you have confirmed it.
I'll confirm go today.
I'll confirm again today. What you don't know is bigger than you. My wife, today is a confirmation.
Confirmation. Nke a ka bụ one o. Ịmara ihe ma ha kara gị.
I'm telling you, tomorrow is Iran today. We will put our satellite.
Anyị mere nkwado. Ihe anyị ga-apịa Nigeria bụ wọtọwọtọ. Believe me, I got pia water.
This is just the beginning, just a small.
Udo. I told them that the day we are going to march, they will know that they have been facing the wrong people.
Yes. What baffles me is that you were surprised of the color. I was watching this. You want to talk, you were surprised. You never expect this call to come. No. He just came. He was even trying to keep I'm live. I will talk to you later. No, I want to talk. He has bring our morale. Everybody has been waking up. Tomorrow we put our satellite on the Iraq. Yes. We give them small. When they got Iraq. Yes. Hanekwa. Udo. Ndewo. All right. All right. Okay, you have 2 minutes. Happy New Year. You have 1 minute, 25 seconds. Boss, wait, first. After you on black and white television, that is the same go. We have 1 minute, 25 minutes. Black and white television. You don't know, say the live screen where they go hold tomorrow na black and white television on to broadcast. Are you serious? Okwa go another movie. Yes, Emma live through label Bravo. Label Bravo, she connected to every route, to every tap route. They don't know. They don't know. So this one you don't on. You know say before na color TV that they broke out, but this one na black and white they go use tomorrow. So they'll come cut them. They go cut them. They'll come cut them. They won't go identify that noise. Yes. They will say na lie. You now you tell the person make it call. Yes. You never know these people. You never know these people. You see these people. They say na you tell them make it call. And I said that you tell them make it call. You never know these people. So, but what did they surprise me? They say, after the lawyer tweet say our leader never chop for 2 days and they no give up. These people are the way the time where media go carry fire. They still get mind. They still get the broadcast, so they talk about you. Now don't invest in pass. For where they go talk about that one. I go enter the radio. Now, so they talk about. I can't ask the guys. They talk about me. Who they want to talk? They got that topic. I can't ask. What did they talk? Say they do our leader. You know they reach. Now they hear them. But I leave this guy already go on with. Now say the IPOB. Okay, we will be IPOB now. They tell who want to hear. Yes. I'm going to talk about other person when I say no be IPOB. Let me just do that. Huh? Now, did you worry these people? Chai. I don't know. I don't understand these people again. Okay, now. Get one video. You know, say get one video where Soludo for congratulate them. Say IPOB don't talk. Say they're not there among of the criminals. Say they don't separate themselves. Say IPOB is not working with them. I don't know the guy will go cut that video. Come bring and come. It doesn't who will they keep record for them. The video where one guy said the best thing that happened to Anambra State is Soludo, where the tweet, where the write. The same time, if we go delete, I don't know, so we don't keep up. The second week of I did not say, I don't know whether or not be which. There's the way when I take the way when I take the keep screenshot. Also, Soludo, Anambra is crying. Anambra is crying. Now compare the Twitter, compare everything when he write, go post and give up. Wait, honestly, I want to ask, how do they take up? How do they take this? Because will they follow them now so that because once you post something, within 1 second, and they want to delete it. So that capture, how do they do up? And I know that for beginning say
make it no fall our hand. They say we will keep something, nobody we keep, and even as they do this your broadcast, we just screen video ram, we record and they keep wait for you. In case the way you go delete up for your YouTube, we go bring and come out for you. Let you know, say we get your record, so we see you talk. So if you watch them now, most of them know the two right anyhow again.
Yes.
Most of them know the two right. If you don't mistakenly write them, a worry. So the way you come and come talk rubbish for that for me to do.
They go just throw up. Even if that 1 second. Even if that 1 second you leave her for this thing, somebody not capture. How do they take do them now? They ask. How do they take do them?
He said because he said Soludo is what best thing that happened on that number. People are complaining. Now he now went back. Don't talk to our leader. Once said don't vote and later come back. So they just they contradict themselves, they put themselves for trouble. They fool themselves. That is will be moved. All those things are waiting they keep, they wait for that. The way our leader will come out. For sure.
All right, okay, thank you. Thank you very much.
No wahala, bros. Good night. Happy weekend.
Yes, the same to you. The same to you. The same to you. All right, Ogechi, don't collect our time. So I have to give an opportunity to one person more. Chima Irechuku, thank you very much for your super chat. We appreciate you. I can't wait to enter Biafra land, land of every good thing in life. God bless you, Mazi. Taproot. Good evening from here. Welcome to the program.
Yeah, Maz, actually, this is my first time of contacting you. I've been trying since to contact you.
Okay.
But I'm lucky today.
You're welcome.
So, Maz, there's this question that I have. You know, Emma, Ndeba Atala too much based on Ebana Chok greener pastures. So, for some with the stories and everything going on, Ndeba and I got begun many things just to have greener pastures outside. Then, and with the information I had, most of the time, we went all these passport and whatsoever of it. Only issue between the man and the woman. And they kick away the man out and they strip away some certain things. And they like all are they with a strong immunity and a you understand me? So in our own culture, we have our way of life. So I'm just asking, will such immunity be given to women in Biafra land? That's my question.
First of all, Biafra is Biafra, and our culture is our culture. So you can't replace culture. You have to, first of all, know the definition of culture. The definition of culture is that culture is the way of life of people. So, and that answered that question. So our culture is the way of life of our people. We may embrace civilization, or that is not to say that, because now, for example, our culture respects women.
Yes.
And in our culture, women also play a very vital role in decision making.
Yes.
So that answers that question. And today you will understand that in our land, women have their right, and these things you are talking about now don't happen in our land, often. But of course, those who have embraced that Western life, can try to do something, but it is not almost the same. So today, the people who feel they are feminist and stuff like that, of course, they have this kind of, not really equality as it is in the Western world, but equality of Arorale. You know what is equality of Arorale? When people, yes. So it is not like a westernized equality per se. When you talk about equality of women, you talk about giving women appointment. You talk about allowing women to participate in leadership. which is happening in our land. So this is equality. But you know, some people want to tell you when they bring the Arorala equality is that women don't have rights to do anything. That is Arorala. Or women belong to this, like this president of Nigeria, belong to other room. That is Arorala. But in our land, we respect women and women have their right and they participate in decision making from the days, from the olden days to this present day. So when you are being contaminated with some kind of, some kind of a bad influence, you begin to have those kind of things in your society. We have a ways of solving problems when it comes to marital problems. There are ways. That is cultural way of solving marital issues. And of course, if we are when we are going to have Biafra and have our laws, there is going to be an equality and everybody will be treated the same. But that is not to say that our culture is not there, because our culture is what defines who we are. So it is going to be one of the best systems because we are going to recognize our culture. At the same time, give the room for equality in our law. Our women are pulling weight in the world, so we are not going to harness everything that women have to offer. In this Biafra struggle, for example, we have already started it, laying the example. So when you look at what is happening in Biafra struggle, women are very much more, even doing more than men. And you can agree with me. So the equality and the equality we are talking about already started here. And most of the women that are doing this have their husband and they respect their husband. Their husband respect them.
Yes.
So I think this is a very good example from what is happening in the struggle now.
Yeah. Mazi, there is another question I want to ask.
Okay.
Though you might choose to answer it though. When Biafra comes, because I'm certain that Biafra is coming next year.
Definitely it's coming. There is not two ways about it.
So will there be any law concerning this transgender of a thing?
Transgender, there are people that didn't create themselves. When you talk about trans, trans are people that God created. So we cannot, question God why some people were created like that and they become trans. So we cannot question God. And we are going to make sure for us to be among respected country, one of the best country in the committee, among committee of nation. There are certain things that we need to look into to make sure we give fair, we treat people fairly and allow people to live freely the way they choose. But, I am just saying as an individual, and there's a person who lives in a civilized world. So, and I believe that what we are trying to bring back to our place to develop it is also to bring civilization. But it cannot crash with our culture, which is also the way of life. So we are going to make sure that everybody feel comfortable in Biafra, irrespective of your gender.
Okay.
That is what I said. I just said culture. Do you understand? So every answer I'm going to give you goes to culture, which I say is the way of life. So we are going to look for a balance to whatever challenges we're going to have in that regard. But at the same time, everybody have the right to life. And we are going to ratify that particular treaty, from international laws and all that. So once we ratify it, it is going to be one of the bases that will propel us to a higher height. So we are going to, correct mistakes where other country has failed. I think one thing why Biafra is going to be one of the best countries in the world is that we are not going to be a litmus test. We are learning from what happened to others, and we're going to borrow some of the things that has happened to other countries and make correction in our own country. That's one thing we're going to do.
Yes. Okay, there is one more. This one I'm speaking out of experience.
Yes, go ahead.
Because when I was growing up, we were saying that when them which have some certain skills, and then bagasha ball. You understand? I was so and then about ball. I'm from Anambra actually.
Okay.
So, but it happened that from my locality, there were some good players anyway. Like that these people know how to play football. Then it was like they were using them. They will gather them and go for match outside Nigeria sometimes. Then they will promise and they will sign them up for the Nigerian feeder team, all those rubbish. After that, after winning and securing some trophies, they won't even settle those boys. And in a way, those talents are languishing. Then someone, one of my colleagues then contacted me, is it not a few months ago, telling me that there is another coach that contacted him, telling him to come, that they will be.
I'm listening.
Like it was as if to say that even if you have a good skill that is not being utilized in this zoo because of the discrimination and the tribalistic of whatsoever they can call it. So my question is, or a suggestion, please, when Biafra comes, we have many talents. I am in localities, can we harvest young talents? Because many people are languishing due to maybe they weren't discovered earlier or they weren't discovered at all.
I understand all those things. Believe me, we have everything in our plan. So we are going to harness all the talent you can think of. When you talk about Nigeria, for example, and even talk about America, even in the United Kingdom, the people that are bringing names to them are mostly from Biafra name and Oduduwa name. That's all. If you go to Olympic list in the United Kingdom, you find all the names. If you see black man there or black girl there, they are from Biafra or Oduduwa. There is no two ways about it. So we're gonna harness. And let me tell you one thing. You see, Nigeria is a complete crook country, a country that promotes crimes. They breed criminals. They don't support anything good. So even those who are doing sports in Nigeria, they have to struggle on their own to become what they are today. So we are going to develop a very good program for sport people, footballers. And so you don't need to be struggling to, you don't need to be struggling to go out and play football for somebody to hire you. When your country is good, people will come and they will treat you fairly and respect you. Nigeria is not a country, so that's why nobody respects them. Even your own people treat you bad. So in Biafra, if anybody take any Biafra citizen out, and anything happen, we take responsibility. You take responsibility. We deal with you. We'll give, we're gonna just, we know how it works. Just like in this country now, you don't treat people anyhow. We have laws that guide everything. Everything, sports laws and everything. The laws that guide coaching, the law that guide clubs, the law that guide the sportmen, the law that guide whatever, how you pay them and all that, allowances, all these laws, we are going to put them in place. So a country without law, that is Nigeria. If I ask you now, what is the law that guide footballers in Nigeria? You don't have any law. They tell you NFA or whatever. That is there is no sport law, injury and all that in Nigeria. They don't have. There's no law, existing. So we're going to have all that to make sure we secure Biafra citizens that are into sports, both from football to track and field to anything you do. We're going to have law. We just like in America. America have a very good system, a very good sports system and sport laws and all that. So we're going to have it just like that because of the talent you have in Biafra land. we may develop the same system, the same collegiate system like in the US, where you have the NCAA collegiate competitions and championships. So we're going to develop that with time. That is the target. I believe that the sports department of Biafra will develop a similar thing, where it will be very competitive and people will develop and the talent will be harnessed early enough. And we're going to dominate the world in Olympics and everything because we have it. So believe me, the plan, if it is not all this indoor job, they will just die off so that we land in Biafra immediately, so yes. Yes. All right. Thank you very much for your question. Yes.
Currently now in Anambra State, LP worker from Mbuka Obosi to OP worker. It might take you up to 3 hours journey. Up to 3 hours. We suppose not to. Like 2 minutes. 2 minutes is too much. 30 seconds or what? Very, very short distance. But there is a military checkpoint there, causing a hold up, and they are collecting money from every tricycle, any keke driver. They are collecting money there, and also bad road.
My brother, we are in a liberation stage of Biafra. So any checkpoint anywhere molesting and killing our people can enjoy it while it lasts. That's all I have to say.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I just want the world to know this, that because in the comment section, some people were saying that you are selecting those that you are calling. I said that this is my first time off.
No, let me tell you, the reason why I allowed you to talk is because you were asking a very interesting question. This is not everyday question you ask me.
Yes.
So if you ask me interesting question, I will give you that time too, because I know it is a question that not everybody asks, and it is not everyday question. So this kind of question are very interesting question, and it's more of a political question. So it has to be addressed, and very little percentage of people may be interested in that question, but then it is something that will define position of so many people in the struggle.
Yes, that's true, sir.
Yes.
That's true.
So thank you very much.
Okay, good night, sir.
Good night. All right, we have to end the broadcast because I have to go. Please, we have ended the broadcast, please. Tomorrow we continue and we are going to be fine tomorrow. Tomorrow we continue this broadcast. I don't want this broadcast to be more than 1 hour, 2 hours, 30 minutes. From here, from me, is good evening. May God bless you. May God bless Masina Bikano. May God bless ESN. May God bless Omada. May God bless all alliances, both the one you know and the one you don't know. May God bless Omada's husband. May God bless our media team. May God bless you watching and making sure that this Biafra liberation is seeing a very green light. God bless all of you. And from me,